Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Detroit. So Detroit will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Kareem. And it's LeBron in the 3 slot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Kicks it out to James. Shot from 12. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Shoots from the elbow. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Especially if the defense continues to be lackadaisical and lazy as it was right there.
Now here's Payton. Antetokounmpo. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
Now LeBron following McGrady's three-point attempt. And that one's good. James.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Full credit goes to him on that one, Greg. I mean, the defense played pretty good position, but just couldn't do much about it. That's just better offense that time. Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to James. And James throws it down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And now it's a double-digit lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Love, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's McGrady. They get the rebound. The kick out to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Payton outside. LeBron outside. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And here is Peyton after LeBron James hitting the three. And stolen by LeBron. Love kicks to McGrady. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And it's Wade penetrating. Walton, the pass to Worthy.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 6. Peyton right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Lillard with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And stolen by Lillard. The three ball. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Parker. Los Angeles trails by 9. Wade kicks to Walton. Goes up on the block. Offensive rebound. And he makes good on the layup. Walton's got his first bucket in this one.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Detroit up by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, Murray out there with Damian Lillard. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Jabari Parker. To the middle, here's Unseld. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Turner with the steal. Lillard against Hardaway. Turner with a screen on Hardaway. Outside Turner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 8 points for Miles Turner. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Back to Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Detroit leading by 11. Knocks it loose. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And sometimes when you want something done you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
The feed to Walton. Allen for three, but they get it back. Rodman dishes to Hill. Buries it from three-point range. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Lillard against Hardaway. Outside Turner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Back to Turner. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Detroit leading by 11. Lillard the pass to Turner. They grab their own miss. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Allen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Los Angeles, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. Worthy comes in for Dennis Rodman. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Hill. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hardaway. Count it, good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Love's checked in. It's a hand on it. Love grabs the board. Los Angeles trails by 11. In the corner, it's Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Pull up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. Pierce is checked in for Kevin Love.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Detroit, no good that time either. Wade kicks it over to Worthy. The 11-footer. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw missing.
There's something you don't see very often out of this guy. Looked like he was shooting a medicine ball.
And he misses the 2nd one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to...
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Detroit leads by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Kevin Love. Tracy McGrady is up there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron in the small forward. For Los Angeles, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. So he gets them both. Detroit leading by 8. Payton with the ball. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Payton dishes to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Payton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd rebound tonight. McGrady kicks to LeBron. The pass to Love. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by James. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Booker the pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady dishes to Westbrook. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
A nice shot by Booker.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rodman comes in for Kevin Love. Allen's checked in for McGrady. And Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Allen for the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Turner with the screen. Murray kicks to Turner. It's stolen by Allen. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Unseld. The 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 13. It's LeBron with the drive. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Wide open look here for Murray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
There's the pick. LeBron with the block.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Paul Pierce is checked in for Walton. Worthy comes in for James. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Allen.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Parker with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Parker's got 5 points so far.
And you can see he... So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Well, I know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with, that's for sure.
He has gone mad. He's gone crazy.
I don't know if he's crazy, but that dunk was insane.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Detroit leading by 12. Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then there's Peyton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit. Pierce the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. Los Angeles making a switch here. Love's checked in. McGrady against Peyton. Poked away. It's taken away by Peyton. Pass to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. No good from Booker. Los Angeles trails by 14. Pierce with it. Oh!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dwayne Wade. Peyton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Peyton. Antetokounmpo.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes. guys.
Detroit leading by 14. Down low. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Booker kicks to LeBron. There's the triple. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe there are some guys that you don't mind giving that shot to, but he's not one of the guys you want to leave for that shot.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. 14 points for LeBron. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy comes in for Kevin Love. Grant Hill, he's checked in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Wade passes to Worthy. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Peyton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time. Well, Antetokounmpo in this one, 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense. He's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Walton's checked in for Rodman. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
A nice shot by Booker.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And that sends James Worthy to the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Los Angeles with another miss. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
From down in the low post, it goes.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I do not have a total on that, partner, but it seems to be too many if I were to count. The only number you really need to look at, though, is the scoreboard, and that gives you all the info you need.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For 3, no good. And so Detroit takes this